Bhakta Gadada Shivasadi Gaura Bhakta Vrinda Hare Krishna, Krishna Krishna, Hare Hare, Hare Rama, Rama Rama, Hare Hare. We're continuing to read from Srimad Bhagavatam. We finished the 41st chapter yesterday. We heard how Lord Krishna is entered Mathura with his friends, Lord Balaram, how the ladies were so eager to see him, and how the washerman wanted to kill Lord Krishna, so Lord Krishna killed him. The weaver pleased Lord Krishna by giving him cloth ornaments, and Lord Krishna blessed them to have a good life and then get liberation in the end. And how Sudama, the garland maker, he worshipped Lord Krishna. He was a devotee of Lord Krishna. And he asked the benediction of always to serve the Lord, to be friends with the devotees, to have compassion for all the living entities. He wanted to be friendship with the devotees, transcendental compassion to everyone. So Lord Krishna blessed him, said yes. And he said, while you're living, you'll be opulent, you'll have fame and be strength. So in this life, he would be living very happily, engaging in devotional service, having all opulences, and he would be eternally liberated, eternally situated as Lord Krishna's servant. So then going on here to chapter 42, the breaking of the sacrificial bow. This chapter describes the benediction Trivakra received, the breaking of the sacrificial bow, the destruction of Kamsa's soldiers, the inauspicious omens Kamsa saw, and the festivities at the wrestling arena. After leaving Sudama's house, Lord Krishna came upon Trivakra, a young hunchbacked maidservant of Kamsa's, who was carrying a tray of fine ointments. The Lord asked her who she was and requested some ointment from her. Entranced by his beauty and joking words, Trivakra gave both Krishna and Balaram a good deal of ointment. In return, Krishna stepped on her toes with his lotus feet, took hold of her chin, and lifted, thus straightening her spine. Now the beautiful and charming Trivakra then grabbed the edge of Krishna's upper cloth and asked him to come to her house. Krishna replied that after he had taken care of some business, he would certainly come and relieve her mental torment. Then the two lords continued their sightseeing tour of Mathura. As Krishna and Balaram walked along the king's road, the merchants worshipped them with various offerings. Krishna asked where the bow sacrifice was to take place. And when he arrived at the arena, he saw the wonderful bow, which resembled Lord Indra's. Despite the gods' protests, Krishna forcibly picked up the bow, easily strung it, and in an instant broke it in half, producing an ear-splitting sound that filled the heavens and struck terror in the heart of Kamsa. The many gods attacked Krishna, crying out, "Seize him! Kill him!" But Krishna and Balaram simply picked up the two halves of the bow and beat the gods to death. Next, the lords annihilated a company of soldiers sent by Kamsa, and then they left the arena and continued their tour. When the people of the city saw the amazing prowess and beauty of Krishna and Balaram, they thought, they must be two chief demigods. Indeed, as the residents of Mathura gazed upon the lords, they enjoyed all the blessings the gopis had predicted. At sunset, Krishna and Balaram returned to the cowherd's camp for their evening meal. They then passed the night resting comfortably. But King Kamsa was not so fortunate. When he heard how Krishna and Balaram had easily broken the mighty bow and destroyed his soldiers, he spent the night in great anxiety, both while awake and while dreaming. He saw many ill omens, portending his imminent death, and his fear ruined any chance for rest. At dawn, the wrestling festival began. Crowds of people from the city and outlying districts entered the arena and took their seats in the lavishly decorated galleries. Kamsa, his heart trembling, sat down on the royal dais and invited Nanda Maharaj and the other cowherd men to come sit in their places. And they did so after offering him their gifts. The musical overture then began as the sounds of the wrestlers slapping their arms resounded. Yeah. That was a summary of the chapter. Now reading the text. Text 1. Shishukuvacha
Ishuka Avacha
Atha Vrajan Rajapate Namadava
Atha Vrajan Rajapatena Mahadava
Striyam Kritanga Vilepabhajanam
Priyam Gritat Sananga Vilepa Bhajanam
Vilokya Kupjam Yuvatim Varananam
Yuklo Vilokya Kubjam Yuvatim Varana Nanam
Aprachayantim Prahasan Rasa Pradaha.
Aprachayantim Prasahanam Rasa Pradaha.
Translation and purport by the disciples of His Divine Grace, A.C. Bhaktivedanta Swami Srila Prabhupada. Sukadev Goswami said, as he walked down the King's Road, Lord Madhav then saw a young hunchback woman with an attractive face who carried a tray of fragrant ointments as she walked along. The bestower of the ecstasy of love smiled and inquired from her as follows. According to Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur, the young hunchbacked girl was actually a partial expansion of the Lord's wife Satyabhama. Satyabhama is the Lord's internal energy known as Bhu-Shakti, and this expansion of hers, known as Prithvi, represents the earth which was bent down by the great burden of countless wicked rulers. Lord Krishna descended to remove these wicked rulers, and thus this pastime of straightening out the hunchback Trivakra, as explained in these verses, represents his rectifying the burdened condition of the earth. At the same time, the Lord awarded Trivakra a conjugal relationship with himself. So Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur is explaining to us who is Trivakra. She is Kubja, right? We know her as Kubja. So Trivakra, Sukadev Goswami is calling her here. So who is she? Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur is explaining. She is a partial expansion of Satyabhama. Satyabhama is one of the principal wives of Lord Krishna. So Kubja is a partial expansion of Satyabhama. And who's Satyabhama? Satyabhama is the Lord's internal energy, Bhu-Shakti. She's the personification of Bhu-Shakti. And she expands. Her expansion is known as Prithvi. But now Prithvi is appearing as bent. Why? Because there was so much atrocities happening. The persons who were supposed to protect her were the ones who were exploiting. The kings had become rogues, right? The rulers, they were supposed to protect everyone, but in fact they were the ones who were exploiting everyone. So they had become wicked. So Krishna had come specifically to straighten things out, right? To kill all these wicked rulers. So this is what Shri Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur is explaining the the meaning behind this pastime as Krishna straightens this woman Trivakra, that he's going to set orders of the conditions of the earth, and at the same time he awarded Trivakra a conjugal relationship with himself, because she's after all a partial expansion of his own internal energy, right? She's a partial expansion of Satyabhama. So already that conjugal ras is already there. In addition to the given meaning, the word rasaprada indicates that the Lord amused his cowherd boyfriends by his dealings with the young hunchback. And looking at Lord Krishna's dealings with Trivakra, the Gopas, his friends who are with him, are amused. Is that okay? Yes?
Yes.
Ka tvam varora etat u hanulip hanulipanam
Katvam Varuva Etat Yu Anulipam Panam
kasyanganeva kathasvasaduna
Tasyang Ganeva Katha Yasva Sadhuna
dehi avyor angavilepam uttamam
Ahe Ave Avayor Angavalepam Uttama
shreyastataste nachirat bhavishyati.
Priyaste Nachirada Bhavishyati.
Lord Krishna said, "Who are you, O beautiful tied one?" "Ah, ointment. Who is it for, my dear lady? Please tell us truthfully. Give us both some of your finest ointment, and you will soon gain a great boon." The Lord jokingly addressed the lady as Varoru, "O beautiful tied one." His joke was not malicious, since he was actually about to make her beautiful. So right now Kubja is hunchbacked, not very attractive. Lord Krishna is calling her, "Oh, beautiful tied one." But he's not being mean. He's not sarcastic. He's not malicious. He's actually going to make her very beautiful. Sairandri Uvacha
Tandriya Uvacha
Dasi Asmi Aham Sundarakam Sasammata
Dasi Asmi Aham Sundarakam Samata
Trivakranama Hyanule Pakarmani.
Trivakam Namahi Anulepa Karmani
Madhvavitambo Japaterati Priyam
Madhvat Bhavitam Bhoja Patal Ati Priyam
Vina Yuvam Konyatamas Tad Arhati.
Ina yuvam ko nayastamastat arhati.
The maidservant replied, O handsome one, I am a servant of King Kamsa, who highly regards me for the ointments I make. My name is Trivakra. Who else but you too deserve my ointments, which the Lord of the Bojas likes so much? Srila Vishwanath Chakravarti explains that Trivakra, who is also known as Kubja, used the singular address Sundar, O handsome one, to hint that she felt conjugal desire for Krishna alone, and she used the dual form Yuvam for both of you to try to hide her conjugal sentiment. The hunchback's name Trivakra indicates that her body was bent at the neck, chest, and waist. So Vishwanath Chakravarti Thakur explains Trivakra, her name is Trivakra because she's bent in three places: neck, chest, and waist. She's also known as Kubja. And then she's calling Krishna, O handsome one, because she's hinting that she likes Krishna. And then to hide that, and she's saying, Yuvam, or both of you. That you two, of course, you two are the best recipients of these ointments. Who else but you two deserve my ointments? Yeah, the ointments are for you. Kamsa likes these, but they should all be offered to you. So she was making ointments for King Kamsa. Rupa Peshala Madhurya
Rupa Peshala Madhurya.
Hasita Lapa Vikshite
Sita Lapa Vikshate.
Darshitatma Dadau Sandram
Darshit Atma Dado Sandram.
Ubayor Anulepanam.
Ubayor Anupanam.
A mind overwhelmed by Krishna's beauty, charm, sweetness, smiles, words, and glances. Trivakra gave both Krishna and Balaram generous amounts of ointment. This incident is also described in the Vishnu Puran 5.20.7. Shrutva tam ahasa Krishnam grahayatam iti sadaram anulepanam pradadal gatra yogyam atho. Hearing this, she respectfully replied to Lord Krishna, Please take it, and gave both of them ointments suitable for applying to their bodies. So this pastime is also coming in Vishnu Puran. Uh, that Kubja giving the ointment to Lord Krishna and Balaram. Her mind is overwhelmed by Krishna's beauty, charm, sweetness, smiles, words, and glances. And she is giving them both. Yes, please take these ointments. Tatastav angaragena
Tatastav Angaragena.
swavarnetarashobhina
Vavarnetara Shobhina.
samprapta parabhagena
Prapta Parabhagena.
shushubhate nuranjito.
Vishubhate Nuranjito.
Anointed with these most excellent cosmetics, which adorned them with hues that contrasted with their complexions. The two lords appeared extremely beautiful. The Acharya suggests that Krishna spread yellow ointment upon his body and Balaram blue ointment upon his. So the ointment, it seems, have some colors. The colors. And then Krishna has put a yellow one and Balaram has put a blue one, matching to their clothes, right? and their complexion is contrasting it with them, and they're looking very beautiful. Prasanno Bhagavan Kubjam,
Prasanno Bhagwan Kupcham,
Trivakram Ruchirananam,
Trivakram Ruchirananam,
Rijvim Kartum Manaschakre,
Rijvim Kartum Manaschakre,
Darshayan Darshane Phalam.
Darshane Darshane Phalam.
Lord Krishna was pleased with Trivakra, so he decided to straighten that hunchbacked girl with a lovely face just to demonstrate the result of seeing him. So her face was beautiful. Her face was lovely, but she was hunchbacked, so she was not attractive. And he's pleased with her, so he's saying, okay, I'm going to straighten her up now, just to demonstrate the result of seeing him. You know, whoever sees Krishna, they are very fortunate. How he gave also the weaver and Sudama. He said, be happy, be opulent, be strong, famous. Padhyam akramya prapade.
Padvayam Akrama Prapade,
Dri anguli uttana panina.
Sri Anguli Utana Panina,
Prakriya chibuke dhyatmam.
Sagraya Chibuke Dhyatyam,
Udani namad achyuta.
Udhanni Namad Achyuta,
Pressing down on her toes with both his feet, Lord Achyuta placed one upward pointing finger of each hand under her chin and straightened up her body. So Lord Krishna, he's putting his feet on her toes to press it down. You know, like you want to straighten something, we also do that, right? We'll hold it. So he's holding her toes, holding her body on the toes with his feet and with one finger under the chin, pointing one finger of each hand. So each hand, so two fingers, one of each hand, he's put under her chin and lifted it up, straightened her body. Sa tadraju samang samanangi
Satadurju Samanangi,
brahachroni payodhara
Braj Shoni Payodhara,
mukunda sparshanat sadhya
Kunda Sparsha Sanata Sadyo,
babhuva pramadottama.
Babhuva Pramado Tattama.
Simply by Lord Mukunda's touch, Trivakra was suddenly transformed into an exquisitely beautiful woman with straight, evenly proportioned limbs and large hips and breasts. So Lord Krishna has touched her and she's become so beautiful now, exquisitely beautiful. Perfect body shape, even proportioned limbs, large hips and breasts. She's transformed by Lord Krishna's touch. Any comments? Any questions? Did anyone want to add anything?
All good. It's very beautiful. Just the
Yeah,
imagination.
Right?
it's yeah. But I just want to know, like, is there some story behind why Trivakra became hunchbacked?
We just heard she's an expansion of Bhudevi. Prithvi,
Or
she's
the
she's
overburden?
Prithvi,
Yeah, overburden, right? But
overburden.
but there is no curse or something like that. Only due to burden, right?
Oh, I don't know if there's a curse. I don't know about
Oh,
that.
okay.
Here, Sukadev Goswami is not saying anything.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah. But yeah, I do agree. It's beautiful, right? We've been reading how
Mm.
Lord Krishna
Very
is entering
beautiful. Yeah.
Mathura. Even the
Mm.
previous chapter of he's seeing Mathura with his friends, and then
Mm.
how the ladies all coming out to see him. Yeah. Okay. Thank you all so much. We're gonna continue reading tomorrow. Srimad
Oh,
Bhagavatam ki jai, Srila Prabhupada ki jai, Gaur
sure.
Bhakta Vrinda ki jai. Hare